All right, so talking about flag positions, if I'm doing first responder honor guard, this would work well for law enforcement with firefighters as well. I will keep my holster on here so I have something to index off of for our law enforcement brothers and sisters out there. When I do this, bottom of the flagpole, I'm gonna go even with my little toe. If I put it with my big toe, when I go back at attention, it's gonna lean backwards. I don't want that. I want it with the little toe. That way the flagpole should stand straight up and down. Now when I've got the flag, I want to control the material of the flag so it's not blowing in the wind or it's not just getting caught up on some of my gear. I want to have a little bit of control here. So to do that, I got to strip the colors. It sounds a lot sexier than it is. Take the flag. If I'm doing indoor stuff, I really want the fringe going forward. Obviously, I'd have to mount whatever my ornament is on top so it would be forward on that as well. For indoor stuff, though, I like having the fringe going forward. That way I've got a little more control of the flag on my stuff. As I've got that fringe going forward, I'm gonna take my right hand, my outside hand, reach around the flag. I'll grab whatever I can grab, kind of throw it back, hopefully getting it trapped in my armpit so I've got a little bit of control of the material there. When I'm at attention with this, again, it's with my little toe, my hand, just like with a rifle, still in a taco grip, locked all the way down. Notice, got my holster here, I'm kind of pulling it back to the front of my holster. I wanna have something to index off of. If I get too close to my body, it kind of wraps in there. It's not a good feeling. I feel like I'm losing the flag. I don't want to be too far out here though and be away from it. I certainly don't want to be in a position where someone from the public be walking by and bump into the flagpole either. So I'm trying to keep it against my foot, but against the front of that holster if I've got it. If I don't have a holster on, I'll keep it a little tighter to my leg, but hopefully keeping it standing straight up. When I go to parade rest, my left foot's still the one that's going to move, a little wider than shoulder width. My left hand's still going to come down on top of my belt. My right hand's actually got to push the flag away from me a little bit. That way the flag stays straight up and down. If I pull it with me, you can see it sliding on the ground already. If I pull the flag with me, it's going to be leaned over. It's not going to be a good look. It's not going to make for a great picture there. I do take my hand though, I'll be honest, my taco grip, I do turn it out just a little bit so I've got a little more control. Really I feel the flagpole on my forearm up top and I've got it in my fingers down there. So I've got great control of the flagpole right now. When I come back to attention, I come back to the flag, leaving it where it was. When I come to port arms, first I'm gonna take my left hand, I wanna grab on the flagpole as low as I can get all my fingers on the flagpole, all my fingers on the flagpole. The second time I'm gonna lift the flag up, my taco hand's just gonna let it slide through, lift up on that flag, slides through my right hand. I'm gonna stop right when my knuckle of my thumb gets up to my armpit. I can feel that, so I've got a solid touch point. Also, it's not gonna be realistic for me to be any higher when I'm in uniform. This is gonna let me not only keep consistency, push the elbow out, then I've got a solid parallel line, no matter how tall or short everyone is here holding the flag, it's all gonna be exactly the same. Parallel forearm, parallel is parallel. On the third count of port arms, figuring we're inside right now, which we are, figuring there's things I'm gonna have to march around, whether that's going through a doorway, march around a projector, fire extinguisher, or sprinkler rather, exit sign, etc. I wanna tilt the flag forward on the third count. This also gives me a little more clearance on the bottom if I've gotta go up or down stairs so I don't hit those as I go. It gives me a little more clearance. My taco hand, my right hand, pinned against my leg. It's my hinge point on all this. It never actually moved. I'm only dipping forward enough so that I can see the top of the flag out of my peripheral vision to the top. I don't want to come any lower unless I have to. Going through a doorway, for example, I will have to come a little lower as I go, but I can adjust it and I can see the top of the flag so that I can steer around anything I've got to steer around. When I finish marching forward, we hit mark time or we hit halt, I'll be pulling the flag back naturally with me. And then when I halt, where we're gonna present colors, I've got the flag straight up and down, ready for the next command. Next command, from pretty much everything we do, if we've gotten to our point there, is gonna be present arms. American flag does not do anything on that. Doesn't dip forward, stand straight up and down. I will say though, that a matter of preference, I do think, because I've got the flag material grabbed up in my hand here, it does look a little better to let go of the flag material and try to pull it off me a little bit so that it hangs naturally and doesn't look so constrained against me, all right? On order arms, we've got the American flag. I'm gonna wait the first 3 counts so I can match it with my state flag or my other flags. I'll come to that point in a second. After I wait 3 counts, I'm gonna reach around with my right hand so I can grab the colors, grab the material, throw it behind me, catch it in my armpit hopefully, then come back down with that taco grip right hand. If I've got any other flag besides the American flag, state, local, department, etc., when I call present arms, I'm gonna tilt the flag forward in 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. After I've lowered it in 3 counts, I really want the colors to be able to hang naturally. I'm gonna let go with my top hand first. That way I'll have a little bit of gravity to assist me when I let go with my right hand. I just wanna pull it off enough so that it doesn't hook onto my pistol grip in this case or any other gear material, and it just falls with gravity. What I'm not trying to do is let it go and then fling it out there. If we let gravity pull it, all the flags will look natural. Like I said, American flag does not dip, but pretending this is a state flag or other flag. When I come back on order, I'll pull it back in 3. 1, 2, 3. After those 3 counts, I reach around the flag. That should match with my American flag or other flags as well. Give it a little bit of a pullback, come back to taco. Usually at this point, I'll also re-grab that top hand on material because I figure we're gonna be going somewhere. We're gonna be moving, transporting the flag. We'll have a ready dip if we need that.